Hello again, folks. Welcome to the next episode of Jocks Playing Skyrim, the Argonian Mage. In the previous episode, I left you guys off with a major cliffhanger, as we are about to confront the Archbishop Snow Elf dude. And I honestly think this is gonna be like one hell of a gigantic, massive fight that we're gonna have on our hands here, because we got lots of potions and stuff being given to us. So I'm like, kinda. So yeah, hopefully this will be fun. And to start things off, I will do the smart thing, and that's actually no. Here we go.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
Who's there? You.
Impressive display, but a wasted effort. You delay nothing but your own deaths.
Watch out! He's falling down the ceiling! He's there. I knew I could.
Next.
Has gone on long enough.
Your life ends here.
Oh.
No! I won't have fooled centuries of preparation! Death first!
Oh dear.
You alright? Come on, we can do this. I know we can.
Yeah.
He's up there on the balcony. Come on. Enough, Thu'um. Give us the bow.
How dare you! I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelabor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
He's a vampire.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon. Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You were waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it.
Whoa.
Let's see if your blood has any power to it.
What trickery
Where'd you
is
come
this? Wild dog.
Nope. Of course I'm overweighted. I mean, have you guys expected anything less? Of course I'm overweighted. I would be surprised if you guys didn't expect me to be overweighted.
Do you need something?
That's the only option I have.
What now?
Okay. I'll just dump something again. There you go. Okay. Why is this guy all of a sudden here? Serana?
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Verther must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him.
The betrayed weren't to blame.
What? What are you talking about?
He was a vampire, he controlled them.
A vampire? I see. Now that would explain much. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here.
Why?
Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Auriel once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. My thanks to both of you.
You're welcome.
You risked everything to get Auriel's bow, and in turn, you restored the chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask.
And we're gonna be overweighted again, I just know it. Touching the sky.
It's not as shiny as I was expecting.
I know, right?
Still, it's beautiful.
What do we do now?
I think we both know. It's time to face my father.
Yeah.
If we don't, he'll keep chasing us for the rest of our lives.
If we do, he'll have to die.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's not easy, but I don't think we have much of a choice.
You're right.
No, this has to end here and now.
Then let's face him. Together.
If we head back to the castle and kick the front door in, we're gonna be knee-deep in his friends. Let's head back to Isran and let him see what we've got first. I'm betting he'll lend us a sword or two.
A good point. Let's talk to our friends here first.
If there's assistance I can provide, just ask.
What will
It's
happen?
the least I can do.
What will happen to the chantry now?
While it would fill me with joy to see the chantry back to its former glory, that time has long since passed. Now that my brother's dead, it's quite possible I'm the last of our kind.
Then I've contributed to your kind's extinction.
There's no need for that kind of talk. I said it was possible. It's also quite possible that there are some other isolated conclaves of snow elves, nestled elsewhere on Nirn. I'll also assume Verther didn't exactly give you the option to stay your hand.
No. What will you do now then?
For the time being, I will remain here, on the Overlook, and continue trying to keep the Sanctum free of the betrayed. You're always welcome to return here at any time, of course.
Thank you. Can you tell me about Auriel's bow?
The bow was said to be carried by Auriel himself into battle against the forces of Lorkhan in ancient and mythic times. Its craftsmanship has no equal anywhere within Tamriel, and possibly beyond.
What can it do?
The bow draws its power from Aetherius itself, channeling it through the sun. Therefore, when an arrow is loosed from the bow, it produces a magical effect very similar to being burned by fire.
That sounds powerful.
That's actually only a fraction of its potential. With sun-hallowed arrows, you would be able to produce a much more spectacular effect, causing bursts of sunlight to envelop your foes. The sunbursts would certainly hurt anything, but is especially devastating to the undead.
Well, I know what I will be using against Harkon. Virther said something about using blood.
Well, using an arrow with the bow that's been dipped in blood may cause it to function differently, corrupting its purpose. That's, of course, if you're foolish enough to try it.
Can the betrayed ever be cured?
I feel nothing but sympathy for the betrayed, despite my actions against them. But I'm afraid that they're well beyond a cure at this point.
Why?
The twisted forms you've seen didn't occur overnight. It isn't a plague or a disease that ravaged our species. The dwarves may have stolen their sight, but it took many generations for them to become what they are today.
So they basically degenerated into what they now call Falmer. Okay.
Perhaps they'll never return to their former appearance. But over the centuries, I've noticed a rise in their intellect. If a line of communication could be established with them, maybe they can find peace. It's the only way they'll discover that they weren't always malignant. They were once a proud and prosperous race.
How do I obtain sun-hallowed arrows?
I can actually assist you in that regard. If you were to bring me some good quality elven arrows, I could imbue them with the proper incantations and rituals.
I got a bunch. Can you make me some?
Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time. So if you want the rest of your arrows blessed, let me know.
Can you make me some?
Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time. Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a... Absolutely. I can only do 20 at... Certainly. I can only do 20 at a time. But I see
there
that...
we go. Let's see how much sun-hallowed arrows do we have. 110. Sunburst attacks.
Problem in this case.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Okay. Let us go to the Darkfall Cave. Won't I just fast travel? Because I think if I go to the Darkfall Cave I have to go through the whole cave system, etc. again. Let's just have a looky. If it just brings me to one of the caves I've been in, I'm just gonna go back and fast travel. Oh, this was the first cave where we met him. Okay, we'll just walk for consistency's sake. It will be good seeing Horsey again. I missed Horsey. I really digged that quest line. That was such an immense, amazing quest line. It actually shed some light on like the snow elves and stuff, which just tickled my little lore fiend inside me. Careful, surrounded, there be rocks. And just the general feel of it, it felt like a really well done quest, well written. Oh, the spider part, yeah. Oh, there's the shortcut up there. Yes, I completely forgot about the shortcut. But yeah, just good quest line. Just at the time when I thought that the, when the story itself lost its steam, it threw this at me, and I was like, whoa. Just want to get out of this cave, get to Horsey, and store all of my ill-gotten loot. Ill-gained loot. Whatever. Stuff died, I got loot. Whew. Look at him. Faithful waiting for me. Bless Horsey. Well, you guys know what's gonna happen, so I'll be right back. There we go. Looks a little bit more healthier. Okay, first things first, we're gonna go home. Winstad Manor. Only thing I can say is wow. This has been quite a trip. So in the next episode, hopefully we'll be able to convince Isran to get us some swords, and preferably some people who are wielding the swords, to come aid us in assaulting the Castle Volkjar and take out Arkan, Serana's father. Quick look to see if she has anything new to say. And that's actually my timer, folks, so in the next episode we will have a chit chat with Serana and then head out to Isran and possibly Castle Volkjar. So folks, see you next time. Bye bye.